The Whispering Grove. In a quiet village nestled at the foot of the Azure Mountains, there was a forest unlike any other. Known as the Whispering Grove, its name came from the faint murmurs that seemed to drift through the trees, especially during twilight. Villagers believed the grove was enchanted, a place where wishes were heard and dreams were nurtured. Among the villagers was Alara, a young woman with an artist's soul and a heart full of longing. She had always felt different. Her dreams painted in colors too vivid for the small, practical world around her. Her parents loved her, but they often reminded her that dreams didn't feed the hungry or mend a broken roof. One evening, as the setting sun bathed the sky in hues of amber and crimson, Alara ventured into the grove with her sketchbook. The air was thick with the scent of moss and wildflowers, and the whispers seemed louder than ever. She paused beneath an ancient oak whose gnarled branches stretched like welcoming arms. "Tell me," she whispered, her voice trembling. "Is there more to life than this? Am I meant for something greater?" The grove answered, not in words, but in the soft rustle of leaves, the glow of fireflies that began to circle her, and the sudden appearance of a small, glowing orb. It hovered before her, pulsing gently like a heartbeat. Alara reached out, and as her fingers brushed the light, a vision engulfed her. She saw herself standing in a grand hall filled with her paintings, people admiring her work, their faces glowing with inspiration. She saw herself teaching children to paint, their laughter filling the air. And she saw the world outside her village, a world of wonders she had only imagined. When the vision faded, the orb disappeared, leaving Alara breathless and awestruck. Over the following weeks, she worked tirelessly, pouring her heart into her art. She painted scenes of the grove, of the village, of her dreams. Her determination was infectious, and soon villagers who had once dismissed her dreams began to support her. A traveling merchant noticed her work and offered to take it to the city. Years later, Alara returned to the village, now a celebrated artist whose work was known far and wide. She had lived the life she once thought impossible, but she never forgot the grove that had whispered to her heart. On her first evening back, she walked into the grove once more. The whispers greeted her like old friends, and she smiled. "Thank you," she said softly. And for the first time, the grove answered her, not in whispers, but in a voice clear and kind. "You were always destined to shine. You just needed to believe it." From that day on, the Whispering Grove became a place of hope for all who sought it, a testament to the power of dreams and the courage it took to follow them.